Welcome back to the Student Pilot Cast, episode 27. I'm Bill Williams, and I'm learning to fly in front of the world. Today you'll join me on my return flight from Tucson International to Chandler Airport via Ryan Field in Tucson.
Chandler ground, Cherokee 4122 Tangos at Chandler Air Service. We have information Romeo and would like to depart to the southwest en route to Tucson.
What does it take to be an angel? Where does the sun go when it sleeps?
Hello, SPC listeners. I'm happy to be bringing you episode 27, Returning to Base. In episode 26, we followed my first solo cross-country from Chandler to Tucson. Today is the return trip by way of Ryan Field in Tucson. I think you'll enjoy some of the interesting things that happened along the way, including more radio blunders from yours truly. Before we get started, I wanted to thank all of you for listening, and especially to those of you who've sent emails or made comments on the website. It's always great to hear from you, so keep the suggestions and the notes coming. I got several especially nice messages from some of you in the past week or so, and I wanted to let you know it's appreciated. Several recent emails are from people who are really starting to think seriously about finally becoming a pilot, and it makes me very, very gratified when they tell me that this podcast may have played at least a small role in that decision. I'm humbled, and I truly appreciate you letting me know. So for those of you who haven't yet but would like to contact me, you can simply send email to bill@studentpilotcast.com or use the contact link at the website at www.studentpilotcast.com. For up-to-the-minute observations from yours truly, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/BillWill. That's Bravo, India, Lima, Lima, Whiskey, India, Lima. Only one L on the end there. As always, I would love to hear from you. I'll also mention again, for those of you who are thinking about getting started on your training, especially if you're in the U.S., you've got to check out Air Freddy's Learning to Fly Guide. I'll make sure there's a link in the show notes for this episode on the website. But Air Freddy has graciously added sponsorship support for this podcast through sales of that ebook. So if you do decide to check it out and buy it, please use the link I'll provide on the website. All right, housekeeping out of the way, let's get started. If you remember, my plane was parked at the executive terminal in Tucson right below the tower. I had gone into the terminal for a bit to cool down, grab a drink, and make a phone call to my beautiful wife so we could celebrate my latest flying accomplishment together. After I got the latest weather, checked for TFRs, filed a flight plan, and generally got myself all set up to go, I walked head high out to my plane that I would guide home. Here I am getting ready to go. First, I just made sure I had all the information I was going to need for my initial call, as this was the first time I'd be doing this completely on my own with clearance delivery. You'll hear me getting the ATIS information, and then my contact to clearance delivery, and finally, you'll hear my ground contact.
Okay.
7 Alpha Echo, yeah, we'll be ready at the end here at Alpha 6. Roger.
Ready to go here. I'm going to get all my frequencies put in.
Southwest.
So that's ground. 1, 2.
Southwest 816, and no need to hurry, new time now. Release between 1737 and 17.
This is 1, 2.
PC2 runway 11 left at Alpha 4 via taxiway Alpha. Give way to Alaska off your left.
11 left Alpha, northwest of runway 21 threshold. In addition, a 150-foot crane 1 mile northeast of runway 21 threshold. VOR checkpoint is out of service. The tower frequency 119.0 is also out of service. All VFR arrival from the north. Contact Tucson approach 119.4. From east and south 125.1. From the practice areas 125.9er. All VFR departures. Contact clearance delivery 126.65. Advise aircraft type. Location on the airport. On course heading and requested altitude. On initial contact.
Say altitude. Say P28A slant. No. Tucson clearance delivery. This is Cherokee 4122 Tango. It's type P28 Alpha slant Alpha. We are at the executive terminal. We would like a heading of 270 over to Ryan at approximately 4,500 feet.
Northeast of runway 2.
Clear, Channel 7781 to Los Angeles with Kilo.
Cherokee 22 Tango to Tucson, clearance maintain VFR at or below 4,500. Departure frequency 128.5, squawk 0433.
Okay, we have a VFR clearance at or below 4,500 feet. We're going to be squawking 0433, and departure frequency is 128.5, and I did forget to tell you that we do have information Kilo.
Cherokee 22 Tango, read back frequency. Link 7781, Tucson clearance clear to Los Angeles Airport radar, vectors Borough 2 departure, you'll have been transition as filed, maintain 17,000, departure 125.1, squawk 1664.
Roger, copy, clear Los Angeles, radar vectors, Bureau 2, Kilo Band, transition and as filed, 17,000 initial, 125.1 on frequency, 1664 in the box.
Okay,
7781, readback's correct. Call clearance level 5 is criteria push for release.
Alright,
door shut here. Okay.
Southwest 1568, taxi with Kilo. Southwest 1568, taxi to runway 11 left at Alpha 4 via Alpha. 11 left at Alpha 4 via Alpha, Southwest 1568.
Tucson ground, Cherokee 4122 Tangos is the executive terminal. Like to taxi to the active. We have Kilo.
Cherokee 4122 Tango, Tucson ground, good morning. Taxi to runway 11 left at Alpha 6 and pass behind an RJ off your left side on Alpha.
Okay, we'll taxi to 11 left via Alpha 6, and we'll wait for the RJ to pass. 22 Tango.
Tango, thank you, and wait for one more southwest to pass.
Roger that, we'll wait for the southwest as well. 22 Tango.
Air Shuttle 2891, when reaching Alpha 4, take the last leader line.
2891. Okay, southwest 737 has passed. It's behind them. Okay, tower frequency is going to be 118.3. And departure is 128.5.
Yeah, go ahead. That was 6452, contact, clearance delivery 126.65.
Roger. Our 6452, we will.
0433, it's put in. Okay, I'll do my run up. 2000. Okay, well, that wasn't so hard. So far, so good. I began taxiing, giving way, of course, to the jets on the taxiway that I was warned about, and then into my little Alpha 6 access to the runway. This is where I would do my run-up. I won't bore you with that whole thing, so let's pick it up when I'm ready to go. I'm still on the Alpha 6 taxiway on the north side of 11 left. Tucson Tower, Cherokee 4122 Tango is ready at 11 left.
Cherokee 4122 Tango Tower, cross runway 1 on left, runway 1 on right at Alpha 6, clear for takeoff, winds calm, proceed on course.
Okay, we're crossing 11 left and cleared for takeoff on 11 right, 22 Tango, thank you. Okay, I got an immediate cross of 11 left and a clearance to take off on 11 right. Easy so far. Let's take it almost to Ryan Field, which is very close to Tucson at about 12 nautical miles away. I'm taking off to the east, though, so I have to turn around after takeoff and head back toward it. So it takes a bit longer than 12 miles should probably take.
Airfield 2891 Tucson Tower, winds calm, runway 1 on left, flighting 120, clear for takeoff.
Heading 120, clear
Power
for takeoff,
set.
1 left, shuttle 2891.
Airspeed alive. Engine instruments in the green. 45, 50, 55, 60, rotate.
And Tucson Tower, helicopter 3062 Delta, that executive ramp ready for IFR clearance.
Helicopter 3062 Delta, Tucson Tower, hold your position.
62 Delta.
Houston 3062 Delta, tower departure be at your own risk. It's a non-movement area. Fly heading a 180, winds calm.
Fly heading 180, winds calm, 60 Delta.
Tucson International Tower, Skywest 02 Golf, visual approach 11 left.
Skywest 02 Golf, Tucson Tower, runway 11 left, clear to land, winds calm.
Clear to land, 11 left, Skywest 02 Golf.
Test it, correction, Cherokee 22 Tango, turn right on course, traffic past knocker left, regional jet, caution, wake turbo.
Starting right turn, 22 Tango, thank you.
Shuttle 2891, traffic just off your right at Cherokee and a right turn out, same altitude, contact departure, good day.
Okay, they're inside to the departure, 2891, good day.
Tower, helicopter 62 Delta, clear to cross one ways 180.
Helicopter 62 Delta, affirmative, cross both runways, sliding 180.
Alright, I want to go straight to heading 270. I want to stay below 4,500 feet. I'm at 4,200 right now. Boost pump is off.
Helicopter 62 Delta, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles. There's a Cherokee 4200.
Hey, Roger, sir. High traffic inside. We'll maintain visual.
Cherokee 22 Tango, traffic 10 o'clock, 2 miles, about 1 mile southbound, 3400 helicopter has you in sight.
Roger that. We're looking for the traffic. 22 Tango.
Helicopter 62 Delta, roger, contact departure.
Contact departure, 62 Delta.
Cherokee 22 Tango, helicopter passing off your right side, slightly behind you now, 3600 has you in sight.
Roger that. Have the traffic. 22 Tango.
Cherokee 22 Tango, roger, contact departure.
Contact departure. 22 Tango, thank you. Tucson departure, Cherokee 4122 Tango's with you, 4,500 feet, headed to Ryan.
Cherokee 4122 Tango, Tucson departure, ready contact, resuming navigation to Ryan, landing runway 6, line information, Yankee is current.
Yankee is current, landing runway 6, 22 Tango, thank you. Alright, let me trim it up here so I don't have to hold in forward pressure to stay at 4,500. Currently 9.5 miles from Ryan.
Tucson approach, 714 Tango Golf, with you at 4,500.
Set the 714 Tango Golf, Tucson approach, ident, squawk altitude.
Ident, altitude 4,600, desired 6,500.
Set the 4 Tango Golf, radar contact 5 miles northwest of Ryan Airfield. Resuming navigation at squawk altitude on your mode C.
Say again, you want me to squawk my altitude that I'm at?
Set the 4 Tango Golf, affirmative. I'd like to see your altitude portion of your mode C.
Oh boy, I think he's going to put in his altitude as his squawk code. That's not what he wants.
Squawking 5000, climbing to 6,005, 714 Tango Golf.
That can't be what he wanted.
Cherokee 22 Tango, contact Ryan Tower 125.8.
Contact Ryan Tower 125.8, Cherokee 22 Tango, thank you. All right, I'm going to interrupt here for just a second. I've actually heard this a couple of times since I've gotten my license and while I was training, obviously. So this phraseology from controllers must be confusing to some pilots, so I'm going to talk about it. The controller asked the other pilot to squawk altitude because he wasn't receiving his mode C or his altitude encoding in the radar returns from his transponder. This request to, quote, squawk altitude simply means to turn on your mode C on the transponder. And if it is on, maybe cycle the transponder to see if the mode C altitude information comes back. Several times, this being the first, I've heard pilots misconstrue this request to squawk altitude to mean that the controller wants them to change their squawk code to match their altitude. I could see this coming as the conversation unfolded on the radio, and I started laughing nervously for the other pilot because I could absolutely see myself doing this exact same thing or something like it at some point. I didn't get to hear the controller's response because he handed me off to Ryan Tower immediately. I'm sure he was very nice about it, though. They usually are.
Ryan Tower, Cherokee 4122 Tango is 6 miles east of the field, inbound for touch and go, and then we want to depart to the north towards Chandler.
Ryan Tower Cessna 6291 Delta is abeam midfield, 6 left. Cessna 901 Delta, runway 6 left, clear touch and go. 91 Delta, cleared, touch and go, 6 left. Cherokee inbound from the north. Say again your call sign.
Cherokee 4122 Tango.
Cherokee 4122 Tango, Ryan Tower, make left traffic, runway 6 left, report 2 mile 45.
We'll make left traffic for 6 left and report a 2 mile 45, Cherokee 22 Tango.
Okay, did anyone else catch that? After making my call, another aircraft reported to the tower, and I think the controller got confused and thought I was coming from the north, probably because I ended my transmission with the fact that I wanted to depart to the north. I had reported 6 miles to the east, though. Now, the controller, when they did get back to me, had said Cherokee inbound from the north, say again your call sign, but I didn't catch that from the north at the time, so I didn't think to correct him. So imagine that I'm east-southeast of the field. The parallel runways are 6 left and right, so heading northeast, basically. And I've been cleared for left traffic for runway 6 left. I was stumped. I kept thinking after verifying the instructions and visualizing the approach in my head, does he really want me to cross over the field to make left traffic? Some time, maybe 30 seconds or so passed, and I couldn't really figure out the logic, so I had to ask. I keyed it up to really verify this is what he wanted. I'm glad I did. We'll take this one all the way down to after my touch and go at Ryan, after using my eagle eye to identify traffic, of course, and getting a last-minute runway change. So take a listen.
Ryan Tower, this Cherokee 22 Tango, just to verify, you want me to overfly the field and turn back around to make left traffic for 6 left?
Cherokee 22 Tango, negative. I thought you were inbound from the north. Cherokee 22 Tango, start a left turn, enter a right downwind for runway 6 right, and keep the downwind out wide. You're following Warrior, 3,000 speed to your right for about 1 mile.
Okay, I'm descending now. I'm going to make right traffic for 6 right, and I am looking for that traffic. Sorry about that. I said I was going to depart to the north, but coming from the east. 22 Tango.
Cherokee 22 Tango, understand. Cherokee 22 Tango. The Warrior following is head to your right about a half mile, 3,200 in the right downwind.
I have that traffic, 22 Tango. Well, I don't know. That looks like a high wing to me.
Cherokee 22 Tango, sorry about that. That is a Cessna, you're correct.
All right, then we do have that traffic. I'll enter after him into the pattern. Cherokee 22 Tango.
Cessna 845, runway 6 right, clear touch and go.
6 right, 845.
Cherokee 22 Tango, base to follow, number 2, runway 6 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, number 2, 22 Tango. I am a beam, so I'm at 1500. And I'm a beam the other airplane. Start my base.
Tower 737, request a short approach. You would need us to slow down or do whatever to let that happen. Just let us know.
Cherokee 22 Tango, change to runway 6 left, clear touch and go. Runway 6 left.
Changing to 6 left, cleared on 6 left for touch and go, 22 Tango.
22 Tango, thanks. Access 737, short approach approved, runway 6 right, clear touch and go.
737, short approach approved, 6 right. Thank you so much, sir. Short approach.
Okay, switched us to the left runway. So here we go.
Ryan Tower, 6291 Delta, a beam midfield, 6 left. Cessna 901 Delta, number 2, runway 6 left, following a Cherokee on final, clear touch and go. Ryan Tower, 6291 Delta, got traffic inside, clear touch and go.
Ryan Tower, Cessna 63149, following short 33, ready to go 6 right.
So 63149 Ryan Tower, hold short, runway 6 right.
Following short 6 right, 63149.
Field is made.
Ryan Tower, Cessna 6291 Delta, after this touch and go, we would like to depart to the north. Cessna 901 Delta, roger.
All right, a little heavy. And rotate. was about a foot higher than I thought I was when I flared. So dropped in just a tad, but not too bad.
Cherokee 22 Tango, left turn approved. Remain northeast of canal inside Delta airspace.
Left turn approved, and you want me northeast of the canal, 22 Tango.
Cherokee 22 Tango, confirm you have a squawk for Chandler.
I'm sorry, say again, 22 Tango?
Cherokee 22 Tango, confirm you have a squawk.
I do. I still have departures 0433. Should I go to 1200?
Cherokee 22 Tango, your frequency change is approved, and it'll be Cherokee 22 Tango, 128.5 frequency.
All right, so you're saying I should contact approach on 128.5, Cherokee 22 Tango?
Cherokee 22 Tango, affirmative.
Roger that, thank you.
Ryan Tower says 988 Alpha Victor hold.
Okay, so I was off again and headed back to Chandler. I was switching back over to Tucson departure, so we'll pick it up there.
Tucson departure, Cherokee 4122 Tango's back with you, headed northbound to Chandler, 3,500 feet, and squawking 0433.
Cherokee 4122 Tango Tucson approach, roger, south 2 climbing 2.
We'd like to go to 6,500, 22 Tango.
Cherokee 22 Tango, roger, stand by, get your flight file and code for Albuquerque.
Standing by, 22 Tango. Okay, fuel pump off.
Cessna 1402 Foxtrot Tucson approach, roger, make a right traffic runway 11 right at above 4,000. Cherokee 22 Tango, squawk 4247.
4247, Cherokee 22 Tango.
702 Foxtrot, subject VFR descent at or above 4,000 now. Tucson approach, 3908 Foxtrot, 5,500. Cherokee 3908 Foxtrot, Tucson approach, roger, flying altimeter 3000. 3000, 08 Foxtrot. Cherokee 22 Tango, continue inbound for Chandler. Correction, continue outbound for Chandler. You're over the mountains right now. I can't get the radar coverage, so I'll get you shortly.
Roger that, 22 Tango. Do I have any frequency I want? Or, I'm sorry, any altitude I want?
Cherokee 22 Tango, what altitude are you requesting?
6500.
Cherokee 22 Tango, climb VFR 6,500.
Climbing to 6500, thank you, 22 Tango. Okay.
Cherokee 22 Tango, radar contact 7 miles northwest of Ryan Airfield.
Roger, 22 Tango. Okay, so on my trip back, I basically want to
02 Foxtrot, contact Tucson Tower, 118.3.
definitely to the left of Picacho Peak. So, which I can see out there.
Cessna 714 Tango, Golf, contact Albuquerque Center, 125.4.
Albuquerque Center, 125.4. 714 Tango Golf.
Plane has a lot better performance in this heat without the instructor on board, that's for sure. Alright, everything's still in the green. Got a full power climb. Fuel pump is off, that's good. Strobe lights are on. Alright, I'm gonna tune in the...
Tucson approach, 989 Alpha Victor with request. Cessna 989 Alpha Victor, Tucson approach ident. Cessna 989 Alpha Victor, say L2 leaving.
Tucson approach, Cessna 989 Alpha Victor with you, what's the request?
Cessna 989 Alpha Victor, Tucson approach ident.
Ident Alpha Victor.
Cessna 9 Alpha Victor, radar contact 5 miles north of Ryan Airfield, say request.
That's Cessna 999 Victor, would like to do a GPS 6 right approach on navigation at Hazeltoo.
Cessna 9 Victor, resume navigation to Azutu, climb VFR 6,600.
Climb VFR 6,600 on navigation to Azutu, 9 Victor.
Cessna 9 Victor, traffic off your right side, altitude indicates 5,100, same direction.
Looking for the traffic, 9 Victor.
Tucson approach, Piper 3908 Foxtrot. We have Ryan Field in sight.
Piper 3908 Foxtrot, roger, contact Ryan Tower, 125.8.
125.808 Foxtrot. Good day.
Cessna 9 Victor, traffic no factor, 6 o'clock, half mile, same direction, 4,100.
Roger, 9 Victor.
Alright, 6,400 feet, start to level off here. Not too bad up here, even though it's getting a lot warmer. It's pretty smooth. Oh, activate my flight plan. Yep, that was me finally realizing that since I hadn't stopped talking to someone the whole time, I hadn't activated my flight plan yet. Oops. I thought I better take care of that. While I was on flight following, and that provides a certain level of safety in case something happens, it was my flight school's policy to always activate flight plans for our cross-country flights, and it never hurts to have that added measure of safety. I decided to go ahead and do it. Better late than never, I guess. Plus, it gives me a chance to show off my next big radio tuning blunder. I'll explain. After I decided to activate my flight plan, I carefully entered the frequency I would need to contact flight service on and made sure I knew how to use the Garmin GPS/radio to set up standby frequencies, etc. It was a little bit new to me. In doing so, I had inadvertently switched the active and the standby frequencies on that GPS and didn't know it. It still had clearance delivery dialed up in the standby, and now it was in the active. Then I keyed up. Oops, again. Tucson departure, Cherokee 22 Tango. Can I go off frequency for just a minute or two?
And I'm sorry, who was that, Cherokee 22 Tango?
That's correct.
Okay, you're on Tucson clearance, sir.
Sorry about that, switched over accidentally.
Problem.
What a bonehead move. Oh well, I laughed it off again and corrected it. You'll also hear me calculating my departure time in Zulu out loud, right before calling up flight service. I can laugh at myself now. Tucson departure, Cherokee 22 Tango. Can we go off frequency for just a minute or two?
Cherokee 2 Tango, report back up this frequency.
We'll report back, 22 Tango. Let's see, 1500, 1600, 1730, 1740, 45. Prescott Radio, Cherokee 4122 Tango.
November 4122 Tango, Prescott Radio.
Prescott Radio, we'd like to activate our flight plan as of 1745. Just getting around to activating it, 22 Tango.
November 22 Tango, your flight plan is activated. Have a nice flight.
Thank you for your help. Cherokee 22 Tango. Tucson departure, Cherokee 4122 Tango is back with you.
Cherokee 4122 Tango, right?
And a lot of the wrong calls today. I was messing with the GPS to make sure I was on the right frequency, and I accidentally switched them back to clearance delivery, which was on the standby on the GPS. Picacho Peak.
Cherokee 22 Tango, contact Albuquerque Center 125.4.
Contact Albuquerque Center 125.4, Cherokee 22 Tango. Thank you.
November 62 Delta, just want to verify you were cleared after Stanfield Victor 105 to Phoenix, then direct Willie.
Yes, we were cleared for 60 Delta. Albuquerque jump 10, 5.5 for 9.5 Eloy.
10, Albuquerque Center, Phoenix, altimeter 29er, 89er.
9er, 89er, thanks.
Albuquerque Center, Cherokee 4122 Tango is over with you at 6,500 feet en route to Chandler from Ryan Field.
Cherokee 4122 Tango, Albuquerque Center, the Phoenix, altimeter 29er, 89er.
29er, 89er, thank you, 22 Tango.
jump 6 is back up 6,500, climbing 15,000.
Jump 6, the Phoenix altimeter 29er.
Jump 6.
Cactus 343, contact Albuquerque Center 135.15, good day.
3515, take care, Cactus 343.
Albuquerque, Pat 574, 11,300, VFR climb looking for IFR clearance to Boise.
At 574 Albuquerque Center, cleared to Boise via direct Phoenix, as filed, climb and maintain 17,000.
Okay, cleared to Boise via Phoenix, climb maintain 17,000, Pat 574.
Albuquerque, jump 10, 2 minutes to drop E-line.
Jump 10, roger. What altitude will you be releasing jumpers at?
9.5, ma'am.
Jump 10, roger.
Albuquerque Center, 714 Tango Golf. Are you receiving mode C altitude?
November 4 Tango Golf, right now affirmative. I show you at 6,500, but your mode C has been intermittent.
Roger that. Okay, descending to 4,005, 714 Tango Golf.
November 4 Tango Golf, roger, thanks. November 906 Bravo, contact Tucson, approach 124.0, good day.
24 nothing, 96 Bravo, good day. 96 Bravo.
Cactus 335, contact Albuquerque Center 135.15, good day.
3515, Cactus 335, good day.
Okay, it sounds like they're going to be dropping some jumpers 9,500 feet over Eloy, which is right off my nose. Actually, it's a little off to the right because I am going to stay west of I-10 until I'm a beam or just west of Eloy, and then I'm going to head north toward Chandler, stay out of the jumpers, which tend to be on the east side.
Albuquerque, jump 10, jumpers away and descending Eloy.
Jump 10, roger, frequency change approved.
Jump 10, thanks.
Pat 574, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Pat 574.
November 4 Tango Golf, contact Phoenix, approach 123.7, and I have lost your mode C again.
Contact Phoenix, 1237, understand lost, mode C again. 714 Tango Golf.
Looking for those jumpers, but I don't see them. I guess they're really hard to see from the air. I've never seen one before. They were jumping last time I flew by Eloy too. Airport, just right there. I think I'd be able to see them when the canopy's open, but...
Oh, Center Cactus 315 out of 14,000 for 210.
Cactus 315, Albuquerque Center, clear direct El Paso, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Direct El Paso up to 250, Cactus 315. Albuquerque Center, jump 6 is 2 minutes to drop.
Jump 6, roger.
I never did see those jumpers, but my flight was going fairly well and it was nice to have flight following. I was still looking, of course, but I like knowing someone else was looking at a radar screen with me on it. We'll pick it back up here. Notice how speedy my airplane was.
Hello, Albuquerque, Pacific 545 is at a 11,000 for 210.
Citrus 545, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 250.
250, Citrus 545.
All right, instruments in the green. Cruise power is set. Everything looks good. I'm indicating 98 knots. Oh, it's fluctuating a little bit. No traffic.
Albuquerque Center, jump 6 is all jumpers away, descending Eloy.
Jump 6, traffic for you in the descent 4 miles southwest of Eloy, northwestbound of PA28 6,500, frequency change approved.
Jump 6.
Cactus 315, climb and maintain flight level 330.
330, Cactus 350. Albuquerque Center, Aerostar 14, November, Papa, request please.
November 14, November, Papa, Albuquerque Center?
We're about 30 northwest of Scottsdale, going to North Las Vegas. We're at 1,500, climbing to 14,500. We like flight following.
November 24 November Papa, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45. You're in their airspace for flight following 28.45 November 4 November Papa.
2845, thank you.
Okay, now that I'm past Eloy, I can go ahead and turn toward Chandler. And so I'm going to put myself on the east side of I-10.
Albuquerque Center, Golden Eagle 421, Romeo Sierra with you, leveling off at 6500.
Golden Eagle 421, Romeo Sierra, Albuquerque Center, the Phoenix altimeter 29er, 89er.
29er, 89er, 1 Romeo Sierra.
Oh, what a great flight. It's not too turbulent coming back, at least at this altitude.
November 62 Delta, contact Phoenix approach 123.7. Good day.
Good day, contact 123.7, 62 Delta.
Now I'm indicating 91 knots, but I'm on a slight climb. Pretty much pegged at 6,500 though.
Yankee 315, contact Albuquerque Center 126.22. Good day.
2622, contact 315.
Victor 545, climb and maintain flight level 330.
330, 545.
November 22 Tango, contact Phoenix approach 123.7. Good day.
I'd like to cancel flight following at this time, 22 Tango.
November 22 Tango, rise with cancellation, squawk 1200, frequency change approved. Good day.
Squawking VFR, change frequencies, thank you, 22 Tango.
I had decided to cancel flight following because I was basically headed into the Phoenix Valley at that point, and Chandler is on the southern portion of the valley, so I was almost home. I had the area in sight, Chandler in sight, just not the airport yet, but I was getting close. Everything was starting to get very familiar again as I entered the practice area that I had used so many times in my training. I actually kept monitoring Albuquerque Center for a while, just in case I needed to talk to somebody if I had an emergency, but they were no longer keeping track of me. We'll pick it back up as I start my descent toward Chandler. As I did that, I switched to frequencies of airports and practice areas along my path so that I could monitor them. Here we'll take it all the way back home to Chandler.
I'm going to start my cruise descent here.
Sanfield traffic, helicopter 888 Uniform Hotel, then it's a hold at 3,500 feet. Sanfield traffic.
Right. My descent's putting me at 108 knots indicated. Still got 2550, 2540 on the RPMs. And I'm descending.
Sanfield traffic, helicopter 888 Uniform Hotel.
500 feet per minute.
Inbound for ILS runway 5. Sanfield traffic.
Alright, I'm going to switch back to the left tank. I go down to, now it's bumpy here at 5,300. Alright, I'm going to get ATIS. 128.32.
Passenger for Birds in the senior Chandler. Departures advised, ground directional flight. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango. Chandler Tower, information Tango 1747 Zulu, wind calm, temperature 34, 2.11, altimeter 2990. Visual approach in use, landing and putting in ways 22 right and 22 left. NOTAMs, multiple obstructions in the vicinity of Chandler Airport, up to 310 feet, AGL. Use caution for birds in the vicinity of Chandler. Departures advised, ground directional flight. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango.
Alright, we're on the tower frequency. I gotta really start getting her down here. Alright, 111 knots. VA. Of course, it's a little lower than that because I'm light. Maybe I'll slow it down a little bit. No. I'm at 4,000.
Chandler Tower, Baron 234 Quebec, just off approach or departure end of Gateway runway 30, information Tango for full stop.
Baron 234 Quebec, Chandler Tower, make straight in runway 22 right, number 2, followed to Cherokee short final.
Straight in runway 22 right and number 2, Baron 234 Quebec.
Oh boy.
Quebec, traffic departing part
that
of the
air
right
is
will
getting
be
warmer fast. Dropping at 1,200 feet a minute.
Cherokee 21 Tango, turn right that taxiway, taxi to ramp, monitor ground frequency.
Turning right, we'll monitor ground, 2
Nashville, thank you.
Chandler Tower, Cherokee 4122 Tango is 6 miles south. We have Tango, and we're inbound for landing.
Cherokee 4122 Tango, Chandler Tower, make left traffic runway 22 left, report 2 miles south.
We'll report 2 miles south, make left traffic for 22 left, Cherokee 22 Tango. It's getting pretty rough down here close to the desert floor.
I verify Baron 4, Quebec's cleared line.
Baron 4, Quebec, affirmative, runway 22 right, cleared line.
Cleared line, Baron 4, Quebec.
All right, I'm going to do my pre-landing now just before I enter the pattern. So, fuel pump on. I'm on the fullest tank, which is left. And I'm at traffic pattern altitude. 3.25 miles out. Yeah, it got bumpy.
Baron 4, Quebec, taxi ramp, monitor ground frequency, have a good day.
Baron 4, Quebec, to the ramp, monitor ground, thanks.
Chandler Tower, 2 miles out, 22 Tango.
Cherokee 22 Tango, runway 22 left, cleared line.
Cleared left, cleared to land on 22 left, Cherokee 22 Tango.
Chandler Tower, 2943 Foxtrot is 8 miles south with Tango for a full stop.
2943 Foxtrot, Chandler Tower, left traffic runway 22 left, report 2 miles south.
Take left traffic 22 left, report 2 miles, 43 Foxtrot.
Chandler Tower, Golden Eagle 421 Romeo Sierra, approximately 12 miles southeast with Tango for landing.
Golden Eagle 421 Romeo Sierra, Chandler Tower, make left traffic runway 22 left, report turning downwind.
I'm a beam.
Left traffic 22 left, report left downwind 1 Romeo Sierra.
Golden Eagle 1 Romeo Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, type unknown, altitude indicating 3,500 southeast bound.
1 Romeo Sierra, looking for that traffic. We'll get down a little bit more.
Arrow 43 Foxtrot is 2 miles south, like to request a short approach.
It is made.
Arrow 43 Foxtrot. Please radar. Short approach approved, runway 22 left, cleared line.
It's on 2 to left, 43 Foxtrot.
Golden Eagle 1 Romeo Sierra, traffic at 11 o'clock and 3,600.
1 Romeo Sierra, still looking for that traffic. I don't have him.
1 Romeo Sierra, Roger.
Hey, after landing checklist.
Off your left here, and 3,600, no factor.
1 Romeo Sierra. 1 Romeo Sierra, got him as he went by.
22 Tango, turn left, 22 right, right of Mike. 20, 30. And contact ground off.
Okay, entering 22 right. We'll turn right at Mike and contact ground, Cherokee 22 Tango. Thank you.
Cherokee 22 Tango without delay.
Chandler Tower, helicopter 87 Kilo on northeast slope pattern with request to Charlie pattern.
Helicopter 87 Kilo, Roger, make left traffic, taxiway Charlie. Traffic on turn and base is an arrow for a short approach.
Yeah.
We have that traffic inside, left traffic for Charlie.
Got to open a window here.
You can bet I got off that runway without delay. I knew there was another aircraft making a short approach right behind me. In any case, I was back at home after having completed 3 legs of a cross-country completely by myself. I was elated, but you probably wouldn't have known it to see me. It was really hot, and while that was an easy flight, it's a little more grueling when you've never done it before, and you know that everything depends on you. Yeah, I was tired and hot, and probably looked a little dragged out, but trust me, I was thrilled. What a great accomplishment this was for me, and a major milestone in my quest for my private ticket. So to you future pilots out there, let me tell you, this was a great day. I'm actually excited for all of you, even though I don't know most of you, to experience your first cross-country someday. Make it happen. This whole journey is worth it. To those of you who are already pilots, please take some time to help someone in your life, whether you know them well or not, to experience the miracle of human flight. You have the capacity to share something so unique and wonderful, so awe-inspiring and fantastic, but I think it's forgotten sometimes. You have a gift. I know we all worked hard for our ability to fly and to provide the means to continue flying, but it's still a gift. So pay it forward and share it. So with someone new, get out there and fly. The music for today's episode is To Be an Angel by the Canadian band Uncle Seth. You can get more information and subscribe to the Student Pilot Cast using iTunes, Zune, or any other podcast aggregator at www.studentpilotcast.com. Remember, any instruction that you hear in this podcast was meant for me and me alone in the situation that we were in at the time. Please do not try to apply anything you see or hear in this episode or any other episode to your own flying. If you have questions about any aspect of your flying, please consult a qualified CFI.